What's up, finishers? Welcome into the podcast Postgame, presented by Alpha's Appliance Solutions. Here with Jeremy and Coach Gardiner MacDougall after a 7-2 victory against the Eagles. I guess just assess your first half as it comes to an end here with this group.
No, it's been, I think I've used the word invigorating. It's been a neat journey. You know, the first half, you go back to training camp, had a younger group with our original training camp. That was a week, and then we brought our regular, our main team back. It was abbreviated somewhat because we just had 4 practices and then had a number of guys go to National Hockey League camp. So our start was, I think, it wasn't quite because we never had our team together to practice, but we got a chance to, I think they came probably almost close to the end of September 24th. A lot of them arrived. We're got 2 on the road up in St. John and PEI, and then we got 1 point out of 4 points, and but then we got some chance. I knew we had practiced well. I knew hopefully our games would catch up with our practice, and we would continue to find different ways to have success. I mean, the team has grown a lot. I mean, the league is very competitive. You look at the standings, the parity, as I mentioned. I think almost every team could look at their team and be pretty happy. Some teams are on a different part of their cycle, and I think a lot of teams would be very happy, and it's going to be a very competitive second half.
I guess you could say, aside from tonight, that the team's kind of struggled to score some goals lately, but despite the fact, they're still number 1 in the league in goals for. Still getting wins. Do you see that as kind of a compliment to the defensive side of the game lately?
Yeah, I think, that's a key part of it. And obviously our goaltenders have been a real key. I think Jacobs had an outstanding first half for us. Our penalty kill is, top 2 in the league, and that's a big part of it. It was a big part last night for us, go 6 for 6. And you need all parts, and sometimes you got to go through. We probably weren't happy with a lot of our play the last couple of weeks, like parts of it. But Carolina's a heck of a team in the National Hockey League, and they've lost 5 of their last 7. I think every team goes through it. We're fortunate to go through it and find ways to get 1-goal wins. We showed a video this week of the Kansas City Chiefs. They're a pretty good team in the NFL, and every game has been by last minute or last play wins, different things like that. And so sometimes you just got to grow as a team. If you talked to me 3 weeks ago or 2.5 weeks ago, you would see that we had no come from behind wins in the third period, and that we had no overtime wins. And so I think you take the positive out of it. We got 3 overtime wins, and we've got probably 3 or 4 comebacks in the third. So you need all that because it's a long journey, and the second half will be very, very competitive. And so it gives you the mindset that. We've been pretty good at getting leads, but if we don't get the lead and if we have to come back in the third, we can have that mindset that we can do it.
And obviously we had Denway and Lounsbury on last night and talking about that game. Took a bit to get going, and to a man, they've each kind of said we haven't started the way we wanted to. In this game this afternoon against Cape Breton, did you guys get the start you wanted? Is this the probably the best you've seen the team play in this short couple weeks here?
Yeah, I think, was it 3-0 early? Yeah, well, I think we'll take that. Yeah, and then you could tell kind of in the warm-up, like the group is becoming really tight together, and they had a lot of energy tonight, and it was great to see. We were down a few different guys, so guys had played different roles and stuff, and thought we tried some different combinations out, and I thought Gabe Smith went with Denoyer and P, and boy, they played really well together. So it's nice to be able to find those combos, and sometimes necessity is, it's not what you want. Sometimes it's necessary to do it. So that was really good for our group. I've been in quite a few of those teddy bear toss games, and thankfully our GM was up in, watching a tournament up in Quebec. Some teams have the rule at the 10-minute mark of the third, if you haven't scored, that they throw them on. Right. So they didn't know about the rule here in Moncton, so have faith in our group. Yeah, I mean, but again, there was faith in our group. It's just a matter of finding a way. And, I think you guys, I think, had the clip of Elliot Denoyer scoring. And it's pretty neat for Caleb Denoyer to score the first one for us last night. And I think that's a huge event when you can help other people in our community with the teddy bear toss, and tonight with the food. I think it's a great time of year to be able to play for somebody else, and had enthusiastic crowds. So hopefully they'll increase as we move in the second half here as well.
You've been around the game for a while, but believe it or not, this will be your first, I guess, holiday trade period as a coach in the QMJHL. What's your role as a coach to kind of avoid the distractions from the players, being on social media and reading all the rumors?
Yeah, well, I don't go on social media, so I'm okay with that. I should, because then I can watch your podcast probably. But
We'll take it.
yeah, I coached 11 years in junior hockey out in Manitoba and Saskatchewan. That was a really fun time of year, because a lot of times you're just tweaking. We have got a great foundation here. Obviously, if there's something that can help our hockey club, it's a different trade period. And from my junior days, like December 1st or December 10th was maybe more active than the January 10th. I don't know if it's January 6th, whatever it is, but it'd be a great opportunity for Taylor. It's his first time through it, but not really his first time through it, because he's been part of a lot of deals his 5 years as a player agent and manufactured actually a lot of deals as a player agent. So he's on the other side, but I always think sometimes you got to put the shoes on of other people, and when you're making big decisions. So he's gone through that, and Rick Melanson's a veteran guy who will certainly help him out. We have other people, our scouting staff and that. So if something can help us, terrific. But we'll see where that goes. But it's always an exciting time, and I said that. I guess you guys as podcasters and fans, stay tuned. There's lots of rumors out there. They're all false right now, so we'll see where things go here.
Perfect. And we joked before we came on camera, the 2 times that we've interviewed you, we look silly in outfits, and it's the Christmas trade period. So when you're taking some time this Christmas season with your new grandchild and the family, what's the Christmas movie that Gardiner goes to?
Well, we have a great tradition at the MacDougall household, and on New Year's Eve, Christmas Vacation will be the first one up, and I think my daughter knows every line. And it was pretty neat. We have 2 grandchildren there this year, and Christmas Day will be lots of movies, but Christmas Vacation will be shown a couple of times. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, appreciate the first half. Good luck in the second half, Gardiner. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, just shout out for you guys. Like, I love the support, and it's a different media age now. Like with the local paper, the Neil Hodges not being there anymore. So I appreciate all the support. We have a great group of fans, and very, very loyal fans. It was great to see them on the road. Up in St. John last Sunday, and a road trip to Halifax. We love the support, and hopefully we can improve that. But to all Wildcat fans out there, a very, very Merry Christmas. And one of our things with our hockey club is FOE. That means family over everything, and Christmas time is a great time to spend time with your loved ones and family. So, we look forward to the 28th of December.
Perfect. Appreciate your time, Gardiner.
Yeah, thank you.
What's up, fans? Did you just like that video you saw? Well, if you want more of that content, every Wednesday we have a podcast. Podcast post games after each home games, interviewing players and coaches. It's easy to get. Click the subscribe. Click the little bell so you don't miss any of it. But smash that subscribe button to the Wildcats podcast.